Guys,
Hi Serge, how are you?
I'm all right. Okay, so who will be showing me the issue? Who wants to show me the issue?
Okay, I'm ready in this moment to show
Okay.
my
Okay, I'll make you a
computer
presenter.
in the moment.
Oh, okay. So you are a presenter now.
Okay,
So click on the share and then choose your screen. Probably share content. Okay, it's coming up.
okay. I'm
Oh,
going
I
now.
can see it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I hate this project,
Okay.
and I have in this project two tables. And
Okay.
these tables have two types of information. The father table is factura especial, and the
Uh-huh.
child
Okay.
table is factura especial detalle.
Okay. Before
Okay.
you show me, do you want to show me the database schema? Show me the database first. I mean, I can see what you have here, but I would like to see the
Okay.
database schema. If you can open SQL Management Studio or whatever the database is that you have. Yeah, you need to share again. If it's
See
a different screen,
the
I don't
diagram
see it.
here?
Yeah, I don't see it yet. So if you share again, yeah. Yeah, it's like grayed out for some reason. Oh yeah, it's coming up. It's up. Okay.
Give me a moment.
I think you shared your browser. I can't see the screen, so that's okay. Open up. Try to share your screen instead. So that way you don't have to switch back and forth.
You can see my screen now?
Yeah, I see a screen. Yeah, I'd like to see a database schema. Show me your tables in the database. So what does it look like?
Okay.
If you're showing me something, I don't see it. You know, I see like a dark screen on my end.
This is my diagram in the database. Okay?
Yeah, I don't see it yet. So do you want to share your screen? Because you shared your browser window, I think. Because I cannot see that. Whatever you show me right now, it shows up as gray.
Okay.
I think yeah, well, I can see that browser, but I can't see this other part. So I think you're showing me not your screen, but the browser window. If you go back and stop sharing, or maybe there is an icon on the toolbar of the window. It says share, like a green icon. Can you click that when you show me a database? No?
Oh, okay. You need
When you say, when you
see
say share
the
content,
browser?
I need to see the entire screen. I mean, I don't see the only thing I see is the browser. I can only see your browser right now with the ASPX page open and nothing else. I can't see anything else. Okay, no, something else is, okay, now I see, okay, now I see some other tabs, okay, and show me your database now. So can I see a database?
Okay.
Okay, you're not sharing the content, you're sharing your browser window still. Like I can't see it.
Es que mira, Abner, vos estás compartiendo, pero solo el explorador, no toda tu
When you share
pantalla.
screen, okay, now I see, okay, now I see WebEx, now I see a screen, good. Now I see a screen.
Okay.
Go to the database. Okay, still can see it, I don't know. Is it a remote desktop or something?
Intentaba poner en la pantalla algo así como que diga compartir
Yeah, share,
escritorio.
share screen, share content. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Screen one.
Screen.
Maybe you have two screens? Oh, yeah, I see it now. Good. Okay. Can you turn on the... Okay. Can you right-click your tables and choose... there's like details, so I can see the columns and types, so I can understand better what you're looking at. Right-click.
Okay.
So just right-click the table. Yeah, right-click either one of them. Right-click. Sorry, yeah. Standard view, and the other one as well. Okay, so what I got to do, I'll make a screenshot. Okay, do the same for the second one. Okay, thank you. So stay here. So stay. Give me a second. I got to make a screenshot of this just in case if I need to reproduce it. Okay, give me a second. Don't do anything. I'll stay here. I need to copy it over someplace. Hold on. So I'm making a copy of this basically. Okay. So master detail issue. Okay. Okay. So this is your schema. So if I don't know how to solve the problem now, I can reproduce it and look at it later. Okay. So the fields that you have there, are those the primary key field? Identity fields. ID, like the primary key fields. Are those identity fields? Identity fields, the first column with the key. If you press F4, it will show us the inspector. Is it auto incremental field, or is it, how do you assign keys here? Yeah. All right, let's see. Wait a second. Yes, it's identity. And the second one is also, right? ID factura, that's also identity. On the second table. It's also the same, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, good. So we have identity columns, right? Okay, I understand. So I have an idea, okay. And show me your project in the designer. Open up your designer.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so show me the data controller with a master, with a father.
With the father table.
Yeah. Open up that. Open up fields. So you have a data view field. Okay, very good. Okay, and then open up the. Okay, all right. So I understand. And so you have created a dashboard, right? You have a dashboard. So I understand that you have so it doesn't work in a dashboard the way you would expect it to work. I get that. I understand. So I haven't seen myself the dashboard. I mean, I haven't tried creating myself dashboards. So, I mean, I understand what you have. There you have two fields. Let's try this. Like, maybe there is an issue on dashboards. It is possible. Like, I haven't seen it. I haven't tried it myself personally. Our developers may have, but I haven't tried it. So I cannot guarantee that it doesn't work. And most likely what you did, it looks to me okay. What you're doing seems to be okay. So click on the pages now. Click on the pages now. Pages.
Okay.
Double click the father table, the dashboard page rather, the dashboard page. No, on the page itself. Click on the page itself. On the icon of the page, where we have the dashboard. The next one. No? Oh, that one. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that one. Factura Especial, right? Special. Click on that. On the page itself. Yeah, okay.
In the details or Factura Especial?
No, the dashboard page. Show me the dashboard page.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So so this page is not marked as offline, right? It is not marked as offline. Can we see that? So for offline functionality to work, you have to mark the page as offline. That's number one. That's very important, right? So otherwise, there's no data on the client. You're never offline, basically. Okay?
Okay.
Now, let's run this in the browser first. Say browse on the top. So when you mark something as offline, you enable offline data processor. If your page is not marked as offline, there'll be no offline data on the clients. It's always going to work in online mode. That's number one. Okay, let's create a new record now.
For example,
okay. Yeah, and I didn't see any details there. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. So, yeah, I see what you're doing there. Okay. So basically, you're not doing what we do for the offline functionality. Okay. So the way I can try working with the dashboard. I can try to see why you need it this way, but I can tell you that you're not doing it sort of the right way. Let's put it like this. So what needs to be done is this. The offline functionality works on the level of a record, master record. The dashboard is not a master record. Dashboard is not a master record. It's simply a presentation. I understand that you want to display it like this, and maybe we can take a look at it and see what's going on there, but I don't think it's going to work offline. So the way it should be done is this. You select your record, and in the opened form, you can see the details. Okay? So the idea is like this. When you open up a master form, any details, data fields, displayed on the form will start operating in offline mode, whether it's in a cloud on-time application or in a browser. Okay? So when you create a record, I understand what you're trying to create here, but that's how it works. So I don't know if this, I understand what you're describing to me. It may not work, and most likely it will not work because there is no master record to commit the data, number one. Number two, your page wasn't marked as offline. So let me think about it. Okay, so what I would suggest we do, go back to, let's make it work in offline mode first. Let's try to make it work, not this page, but just to see it working in offline mode, sort of. Click on the designer and click on the page where you display the father record. No, in the designer, right? Go to designer. Which page do we have? The one, yeah. Where do we have Factura Especial? Do we have the page for this controller?
In the page controller.
Yeah, I think you had a page. Yeah, that one. Yeah, click on that. Mark this page as offline.
Okay.
We're doing it to try. We're doing it to do a try. Okay. Okay. Now go to controllers.
Okay.
Okay. Now open up views and open up views. Open up edit form 1. Edit form 1. Expanded. When I mean expanded, I misspoke. Expanded. Show us the data fields in there. No. Expand. Yeah. Click on the tree node.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
Yeah. Open up the category. So you don't have a data. You don't have a data view field here, right? There's no data view field here, correct? So what you want to do, you want to open up fields in this data controller. Open up fields. Expand fields.
Okay.
And then drag the data view field, onto the edit form 1. Drag it and drop it onto edit form 1. The data view field, the last field in the list.
The last field in the
details.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, drag it onto. Yeah, drop. Okay. Do the same for create form 1. Just drop it on the create form 1. You don't have to expand it. Just grab it, drop it on the create form 1. Okay. Now you have a data view field. So the offline functionality works with child data view fields. What you designed there, it's not a child data view field. It's just not going to work that way. Okay. Now browse and let's take a look at it. We can discuss the dashboard later, but for now, let's just make it work so I can show you that it works. Go to the master table and create a new record. Master record, Factura Especial. No, not here. Go to Factura Especial. Okay. So say plus. Okay, if you scroll down, well, actually, hold on. Why is it not displayed? There was no detail, right?
Okay.
Just hold on. Scroll down. No, don't fill it up. So if you scroll down, there is no data view field. Okay. Maybe we didn't mark the page as offline. So switch back to maybe we didn't save it or something. Switch back to the designer. Actually, maybe we didn't do it. Switch back to the designer.
Okay.
Yeah. Click on pages. Now, double click this page. The page name. Double click the page name. Yeah, okay, so it is marked as offline. Okay, yeah, I don't understand why it doesn't get displayed. Okay. Are you working with... Okay, okay, so hold on. Show me your page again. Show me your page again. In the browser, sorry. Show it in the browser.
Okay.
Oh, you are using ASPX pages. Okay. So maybe that's the reason why it doesn't work. ASPX pages cannot work in offline mode, in principle, in a cloud on timeout. Is there a reason why you have ASPX? Do you need to use the ASPX page model? No? I mean, what I'm observing is just you're using a page implementation which does not support offline functionality. Let me show you how to build an app with offline functionality, okay? How about that? Let me show it to you, okay? So stay here. What I'll do now, I will show you how to build an application. I'll make a similar app, right, with some other tables. So first of all, I don't believe, first of all, ASPX page model is not going to work with offline mode. That's number one. So we need to figure what, I mean, you need to kind of explain to me why you use ASPX, but I can just tell you, it will not work. The reason is simple. Cloud on Time App downloads HTML pages to the device. It cannot download ASPX page. ASPX page is composed on the server. There's no way to, turn it into HTML. We don't know what it looks like. Okay? Do not use ASPX. If you have some reasons to use ASPX, then we need to come up with a workaround for you. Okay? If you want to use some components that work with ASPX, we need to discuss that and figure how to make it work. But ASPX is not going to work. So what I'm going to do now, I will show you a little sample, okay? Let me do that. Let me set up my computer here. Give me 1 second.
Okay, for that, these pages works. The project designer need that all page have the offline sync from checkout. Okay.
Okay. Well, again, as I said, let me show you how you should do it first.
For example, when I create the record in this controller, I think that the automatic, the column time, I don't know, when I create the second row in the chill page, the column time have a sync automatic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I understand. Again, ASPX pages do not work in offline mode. We do not support ODP, offline data processor does not work in offline mode. We do not test with ASPX. We do not support it. ASPX pages are gone. They're just not going to be working. We still support them. You can, if you need to use them for some reason, we can work it out. You need to explain to me why you need it. I don't understand why you use ASPX. We clearly show in our set demonstrations and tutorials do not use ASPX. We create HTML pages. So let me do it first, okay? Let me show you how an offline application first. Let me build it, okay? And then we'll discuss what you can do. And I'll try to make that dashboard work as well. Maybe it will work. So give me 1 second. So I'll set up my screen here. Need to make the resolution smaller. Okay. All right, so I'm about to show you what I got. So I'll make myself a presenter.
I don't. I didn't say
so don't worry. You will see. Give me a second. I'll show you in a second what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to share with you my screen. I'll show you what I want to show you. Okay. You should see my screen now. Can you see my screen?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now I will show you how you should do offline applications. Later, you can explain to me why you do what you do, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to do it like this.
No sé.
All right, so first of all, are you using C# or Visual Basic? What are you working with?
C#, no problem.
Okay, okay. So the most important thing is HTML page model. You have to have this HTML page model. Okay, and Touch UI, okay? It's not going to work with ASPX. Do not use ASPX. There's no reason to use ASPX other than, if you have some special circumstances, and we need to work it out if you have it. Okay. Let me see what I have. I don't remember. Okay. So, set up a connection, set up membership, right? The two parameters. You have to have a security system. You have to have HTML page model. Okay? Content management system you don't need to have. That's okay not to have it. Okay, so I'll do the same example that we have in our video tutorials. Suppliers. In the suppliers, I will set up a sort order. We'll save those. I'll get products. Okay. And I'll get categories. Next. Nothing special. So what's special is this. I'll go in Designer, and I'll set up a master detail relationship, right? I will say that products, your detail table that you have, will be in the categories, right? I copy product into categories. Here's my data view field. So I drop it in a create form one, drop it in edit form one. The same you did, right? So I'm going to do the same second time, copy onto suppliers. Put it on the views, put it in create form one, right? In edit form one. Now I go to pages and I'll say that suppliers page is offline. Check the box. Okay. Categories page is offline. Save. And I'll say browse. So if you have enabled, offline page, then you have a HTML page model, then application will enable offline functionality. I do not think it works in ASPX mode, and I know for a fact it will not work in Cloud on Time in offline mode anyway. So I didn't set up any dashboards. I don't have any dashboards. I understand that you may need a dashboard, but we can discuss it. Okay? So let's say I go here, and let's say I create a new supplier, right? When I create a new supplier, you can see details come up. They just come up right away. I can see them. When you see in the new record, the detail records, it means you are working with offline data processor. This page is not working in offline mode, but it is engaging the offline data processor. You will not see details if you don't have a page that marked as offline. So if I say, like right now, I'll create a record, right? I'll create some products, like P1. We'll say that I have a new category, enter. So you can see it right here, right? It's right here. I can save and create a new record, P2. Create another one, P3. I can even choose my new category from a list, right? So it looks like I have a record, right? I have this. I have a new category. I have this, and I'll say cancel. Okay. If you go to categories, there's no C1. It hasn't been created because it was created in memory, right? It wasn't saved. I canceled. If I go to suppliers, there's no new supplier, right? If I go to products, scroll to letter P, there's no P1, P2, P3, right? It's just these two guys. There's no P1 and P2. Now I'll save it, right? I go here. I'll say, okay, so product, I'll call supplier A. Okay, say P1, C1, enter. Save in new. P2. Let's say condiments, right? Save. So maybe I'll create something in line. I'll go here, say P3, C1. See, I can still see it. Enter. P4. I don't know, meats, poultry, right? So I'm creating data, right? And now I say save. So application will set a special request to commit this record. It will save it. So I'm not working in offline mode. I am working with offline data processor. Okay. So now I'll say save. And you can see now the record was created. I open it up. I see the same records here. I go to C1.
So sorry, and you can make you make the test with a dashboard form in this
well,
project?
okay. Well, again, I understand you're asking about dashboard. Give me a second. Let me try. So now, if I want to work in offline mode, I need to run it in the Cloud Runtime application.
Okay.
Right? It's not going to work by itself. So what I'm going to do now, I'll go here and I'll say that I'd like to run it in Cloud Runtime. I don't know if it will start. I think I have it. Maybe it's like not working on my computer, but it should work in general. So first of all, I need to enable offline data processor, right? I'm assuming you have installed it in your settings somewhere. So I go to features. I will go to add-ons and then turn it on. Right? I have my license here. So I'll say finish. And I'll say now settings, client, okay, sorry. Client and server, I'll say run a generic app. And we'll run it in the Cloud Runtime app. So I have it installed, right? So I say run. So it starts up. Can you see it? Can you see my Cloud Runtime?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah, you can see it right here, right? It downloads data. Okay, so it waits for the app to start. Hopefully it will start. Give me a second. Maybe it's not working or something. I'm not sure why it doesn't start. Okay, it actually starts. Now it started. Okay, so I need to sign in, right? So I'll sign in. So I'm running in Cloud Runtime. So initial start takes a little longer. So I say login. And now it downloads the application. It downloads HTML pages. And now it downloads data. The categories. So I'm showing you. So right now I'm showing you the right way to make an application, right? We're going to try the dashboard. I don't think we need to look at it and how you want to make it work. But anyway, I'm working offline now. Okay.
Okay.
So if I create something here, so let's say we go to suppliers, right? I have A. So what I'm going to do, I'll create A2. Right? I'll say A2. We'll create another one. P1. I'll not say P5, right? And then P6. I had a 6 records there, so I save it now. So it's right here. See it? It's right here. So here's the original one. P1, P2, P3, P4. Here's the new one. A2, P5, P6. Here's the database. There's just A. Right? So I'm going to go here and also, so take a look at how many changes I have. I have 1 change. So this entire record is 1 single change. So 1 master record and 2 details. So if I go here and I change something, so let's say I'll change price, like I don't know, maybe like this. I'll enable inline editing. I will make a change. I'll say this will be 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, right? And I'll save it. So it's now 2 changes. The second change contains all these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe just 2, but maybe just 4 because this hasn't changed. If you go here, the price is still the same, right? It's still the same, the original one. Okay? So now if you if I close Cloud Runtime and restart it, it will still be there. So I close Cloud Runtime. I go back to App Generator and I'll say, show me the app again. Give me 1 second. Sorry. 1 second. Sorry, I apologize.
Can you repeat, please? Sí, es que...
Yeah, I'm back. Okay. All right, so can you hear me, guys? Yeah? Are we back?
So sorry, but for example, for the new form to make a master details dashboard, known is with yeah.
Yeah, I understand. You want to see that? I want to try it myself. Let me give me a second. So what I'm going to show you, I'll run application again. So it's right here. It starts up. So I go to my suppliers, right, and you can see my records here, right? The two changes. So what I'm going to do now, I'll say upload. So here's my live up. So let's just confirm that it works the way I described, right? So here's what we have. We have A and, this prices, right? If I upload, we should see something else. So I say upload. It says synchronize. I will say don't refresh data. So synchronize. It simply copies all the changes and comes back. That's it. Done. So I go back here. I say refresh. I have A, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, right? And like I said, I see A2. That's 5, I see P5, P6. So I'm still in offline mode, and I have actually a new category here, C1. So it works, right? So the right way to create application would be what I did. So I must admit that I haven't tried dashboards. I understand what you're trying to do now. So you're saying you created a dashboard, and you want to see how this will work, right? I mean, in your dashboard, what is the objective? Well, why do you have, I just want to understand it. I'm not saying you did something wrong. I'm asking you, can you explain why you need a dashboard? You want to show a form on start like this? What are you trying to accomplish? You want to see like many masters and details when you select them? Is that what you want?
For example, in the master detail, all here have the master details of 3 levels. In the 3 levels, okay. I don't have the sync in the web form.
Okay. All right. So you want to basically have a dashboard. Let's create a dashboard page now. Okay. So you see what I did, right? I have HTML page model, not ASPX. I have placed. So first of all, you should be able to do what I did, right? Your table looks different, but it's really the same. You just have different fields. And I think there should be no problem, right? First of all, to do what I did. So like you see one list of records, you don't see details, that should work. Now let's try the dashboard, okay? Yeah, you're not talking to me, right? So I don't speak Spanish. If you're talking to me, I know. Hopefully you talk to other guys, right? Okay, so I'm going to create a dashboard page now. Talk to me in English if you want to ask me something. All right, so here's a dashboard page, right? And I'm going to create a controller. Okay, so here's the controller. We're going to put there the same controllers, right? Now let's say we take suppliers. Put suppliers there on the dashboard, put products there. Okay. So we're going to hook up products to suppliers, right? So we're going to say data view control products, filter source. Well, there's no source, right? We only specify filter field. So in my case, I have suppliers and products. So I choose my supplier ID, right? So I choose this field, supplier ID. Okay, so supplier ID, and there's no source because the primary record is the source. So my supplier ID will be filtering that. Okay, so we'll save that.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go create a form, right? Form 1. And I'll copy the fields there, right? Like this. I'm going to take dashboard, copy it onto a page. So I need to mark the page as offline, so application will function in offline mode. So let's try first without. We're not going to mark it as offline. We'll just go and try, right? We'll see what happens. So I'm going to turn off Cloud on Timeout. I just want to run in the browser, so it's going to be easier for me to see that way if there is any problem. So I'll say run in a web browser. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So go to dashboard. So I pick a dashboard. Okay, so that didn't work. Hold on. Did I do it wrong? Give me a second. No, I didn't do it right. Hold on. Something's wrong here. Hold on. Okay, so suppliers, products. Yeah, okay, that's strange. I forgot, what is it not working here? Yeah, it opens up a form, obviously. We can see that. That's not what I want, so I'm trying to remember why. Maybe it's because offline processor is engaged?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why it worked this way. It's supposed to, show me details, right? Generally.
Okay.
So it looks to me like it doesn't filter, right? Did I do it wrong? What can you see what I did wrong? Because I cannot spot it right now. Hold on. Products. One. Products. Filter field. What did I choose? Suppliers. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't display, so I can't tell you right now. So, I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe because I enabled offline functionality, so maybe there is some kind of problem there with that. I cannot explain it. So, I mean, you can tell that I don't know why it doesn't work. I haven't tried it myself. I'm trying it for the first time here.
Okay.
So I'm assuming something is related to the offline functionality. So give me a second. So why is it not showing here? I didn't mark this as offline. Yeah, okay. So I can tell you that it doesn't work. I mean, we can see it, right? It's not working in the dashboard. I can ask developers to take a look at it. We'll look at it myself today. Maybe I'll see what's wrong with it. So I don't understand why it doesn't display. I would expect it to show me details here. They don't show up, right? Like they do show up for you, it doesn't show up for me. So yeah, that's strange. No supplier ID here. Yeah, there is some kind of functionality which is not functioning. So tell me, why are you trying? Okay, so it doesn't work in the dashboard. I confirm it. It only works when you go like this, right? When you go like this. So what are you trying to do with the dashboard? You're trying to make why do you need it? Why this will not work? If you click on it, you see details. Why do you need it in any other way? Why do you need it anyway? I just want to understand why. Like, how is this different? So right now it doesn't work. We agree it doesn't work. But if I pick it, I will see the details. Right? I make the selection. It pops up in a new window, and it works in offline mode. So the question is, why do you want to have a dashboard? Because you can make this other page also massive. You can put multiple details in the same form. You don't need a dashboard for that. You know what I mean? Like if you want to select, for example, a customer, show orders, and then show order details, then this will work. You don't need to have the, let's actually try to set it up. I don't think you need the dashboard to begin with. It doesn't work, but I don't see what, I don't understand why the link doesn't work, but you don't need it. That's my opinion.
Okay, and
if I pick a file, right,
can you create a new supplier in this dashboard?
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you can create a new supplier. I'm saying you don't need a dashboard. Why do you need a dashboard? That's my question. And you can certainly create a new supplier. So you don't see the details here, right? You don't see the details. You need to mark the page as offline. So let's mark it up as offline. And when I run it, it should be able to do that. See, I have details here. So we say A3, P7, C2, okay, C2, say we new, P8, and save. So I have records here, right? P7 and P8. If I cancel, it shouldn't save. It shouldn't save, right? Let's see. Did it save? Nothing is saved. Let's say A3 again. So it's transactional, so I was able to cancel, right? P5, C2, P6, C1.
But our mistakes, I think the mistakes, but for example, when I create a supplier,
and it's saved. Hold on, and it's saved, right? So it works. So my point is, there's no need to display a dashboard for this. You don't need a dashboard for this. The only reason why to have a dashboard, like I can see there's a bug in there. There is a bug. I can see it. So it should actually filter data. When I click on A, I don't expect this to pop up. I expect to actually see details. There is a bug. But, it's not related to the master detail part. Okay? I mean, it does work in you need, so you can work as well here, like this. And if you have more details, you can attach them here, like right here. Like, if you have another detail level, that should work. So something is wrong with the dashboard, but I can tell you that, so okay, go ahead. You wanted to say something, right? What do you want to say? Carlos, is it you, right? Carlos? Are you there? Yeah, no, what do you say?
For example, my mistakes, I have the mistakes when I create a supplier in the dashboard, for example, but I don't create in this moment the products, okay? I create the supplier, and when the supplier is saved, I'm going to create the products, okay? And in this moment, I hate the mistakes. The products is inserted into the database, but don't show me the products in the dashboard. Don't sync the application.
Okay, I understand. So that part, I can see that it doesn't work on the dashboard for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't work right now. I mean, it's supposed to show me if I pick a record, it's supposed to show me the details. I understand you're not creating records, but I'm trying to understand why do you need to see it below? If you can click on it, you can see it here. What is the problem? Why do you need it this way? You can see them right here, right there. That's my product. Or you want to see them at the bottom specifically. So I can tell you that the form will not be transactional, and I can investigate with developers why this particular dashboard doesn't work. I can figure, because I expect it to work differently. I understand you don't want to create supply. Yeah, you can create supply, like, A4, okay, right? A4, safe. So this will work. And I can create a new one, but, you can see that there's some kind of problem there. It's just not filtering for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't filter right now. Maybe it's my release, because I have a pre-release version of the software. My version is a little different than yours. Maybe there's a bug. Maybe it was there before. I don't know. There's one thing which will come out next in our software. We're going to have ability to display like a side-by-side presentation. I'll just show you a little preview. So I don't know what you're trying to accomplish with the dashboard, but there is a way to... Okay, so let me show you. Hold on. There's a reading pane feature which will be available next week, or maybe like the end of this week. So the way it works, when you run your app, you can actually select records in different fashion. Okay. So let's say I go to orders. Like you'll be able to see like a sizable panel like this, and you can pick the orders like this. And maybe you need that. I don't know. But that's a better way to present information, no? So this is coming up in the next release. You can like resize like this, like see what's going on there, and work with data like that. Okay, that will be the next feature. So maybe, it's not finished. Like what I'm showing you is a preview of what is coming. So it'll be like different styling here. But so it works kind of like, not a pop-up, but a side-by-side presentation. You can like navigate here, make changes, change something, and then, you have to kind of complete the record. You can like leave. I can't select another record until I save it. That's kind of like a master detail presentation. So you have a master record, kind of like your dashboard, right? You know what I mean? Like you pick your supplier, here's your details, and you can see many levels, right? And as many as you want, and it's transactional as well. So maybe you will get what you want. Is that what you're trying to accomplish, sort of? Because it's kind of like a dashboard in a way, And it can be vertical as well. So this, like, if you have a window which is sized differently, for example, kind of like this, it will just resize like this, to show at the bottom. And you can resize it again, put it down and up. So if that's what you're trying to build, so this will be available in the next release, either this week or next week. So we're finalizing styling, and as soon as it's done, we're going to roll it out. Okay.
Okay.
So with the dashboard, so what you're trying to do now. So the way you described to me, right? So you want to do it like this. You want to pick a record. You want to see details, right? You want to create them, correct?
For example, when I have the supplier selected, I don't have the problem. The application works a good form, okay? But is it the first insert into the application when I insert the supplier in next to, for example, a cascading form? I going to create a product in the first insert. I don't select other supplier. I going to create a product directly. I hate the mistakes. The automatic application don't sync it. I don't understand why.
Okay. Well, again, so I'm not sure what's going on there in your sample. I can tell you that my sample doesn't work, right? You can tell when I select the supplier, I don't see details. It should show me the details. I can only see them here, right? I expect this to show. Right now, I don't understand. Maybe I made some silly mistake here. I can't tell why I don't see products when I select a supplier. Something is wrong. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe I know what it is. Maybe I know. Give me a second. I actually didn't place my details into the grid one. Let me see. Maybe I can fix it. Okay, 1 second. So we have fields. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place products in a grid one. So I think that's what we do there. So maybe if I do this, it will start behaving. Give me a second. Maybe this will fix it. I can't tell why it doesn't behave correctly right now. But maybe that is the case. Nah, still doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why it doesn't behave this way. I cannot explain it. So I was expecting to see products here. So, again, we're going to take a look at it. The fact that you have page which is not ASPX will not make it work offline. It's just not going to work offline. It will not work offline. So if you plan to work offline, you have to use HTML page model. That's number one. With this guy, here, I understand you want to create products and want to see them hooked up and they just don't display correctly, right? I would expect it to work like this. If I pick a record, it should show me details and not pop up. Right now it doesn't. Like I don't see what I did wrong here. Maybe I'm just thinking about something else. Maybe I just didn't do it right. I don't see what I did wrong. What I would expect if I create a new product, it will go straight to the database. So this will not be, so it should work properly, Like there's some kind of problem there. I can confirm it. I confirm that there's a problem. What I can do, I can take a look at it, and as soon as we find out, we'll get it fixed, okay? So this week we'll roll out a new update, and it will fix this issue with this particular configuration. Okay? Also,
okay,
I think you will have with this new release will support this what I just showed you before, a moment before. It will support ability to see application with this kind of presentation. So I think it's exactly what you're looking for, no? This kind of presentation. Is it what you need? Like you pick a record and you can see what you want, and pick another one, see the same details, no? What do you say? No? You want to build a wizard, right? Okay. So you want to build a wizard, right? Is that what you said? Yeah? So you're trying to build a wizard for the master asset, is that correct?
Yes. Can you show me?
Yeah.
Can you show
In the wizard, in the wizard, again, either way, do not use dashboards for now. There's no reason to use a dashboard. It doesn't make a wizard, right? Why can you not explain to me why you cannot create application which works without a dashboard? Why do you need a dashboard? What is the objective here? Why do you need a dashboard? Can you?
Luis is trying to say you that he have other mistakes in the wizard of the column time.
Okay.
For example, Luis, puedes mostrarle tu pantalla. Luis is going to show you his screen.
Okay, let's see. Okay. So, who's going to show it?
Luis, puedes mostrarle la pantalla. O Kevin, no sé quién es el que tiene con el wizard.
I think that you can simply start sharing. So whomever wants to share, show me what you want to do.
Okay, give me a moment, please.
I have an issue about this in the clone time. When I build the application in the clone time, the first time is running perfect, but in the second time, it don't work.
It doesn't start from the current time itself, right? It should start properly.
Yes,
if you have the latest release. There was an issue before, but it works in the new release.
I don't know if I have a problem. And
show me show me what you have.
For example, this project is in offline mode, and when I build in the clone time, the first time is running success, but in the second time, I have a problem.
Okay, run it. Let's see it. So it will start, and the next time it wouldn't start. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So it will take a while, then it will get displayed. Okay. I think you have the latest. Okay, so we made a correction to the software. And let's see it. Let's wait for it to start. Let me see which version we have. Okay, 1 second. So I'm using version of Cloud Time 8940. I know that the previous version didn't work. Maybe you have the old version of Cloud on Time. So let's see that part too. As soon as it starts, I'll ask you to do something, and we'll see what's going on there. So I know there was a problem like you're describing before, and I think it was fixed in the 894 Cloud on Time, and you may not have installed it. That probably would be the best explanation of what you're observing.
And the application is starting, but this one you don't have run.
You're telling me that's what's not working, right? Is that what you're saying? It's just not working right now, correct? It got stuck here. Oh, okay, I see. I understand what you're saying. So it starts and never goes. Okay. Close Cloud on Time. Close it and start from the command line. No, Cloud on Time. Close this Cloud on Time. Yeah. Click on Start. Click on Start on the one, and it started from from here. Cloud on Time, and then run. No. Go back to Windows. Start this application. All right.
If I go
hold on. Click on the three on the bars No, you have the latest version, right? 8.9.4.
Yes.
Okay. And then, okay, let me see. So I'm trying to remember what was fixed. Give me 1 second. I'll check something here. Features. Okay. Trying to remember what was. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember what was fixed. So I know about that problem. I mean, I've seen it myself before, and I think we addressed it in the release. So let me try it as well. So basically, it's going to work from here, right? But it's not going to work from there. Is that correct? If you run it from code on time, it doesn't start a second time. Let me try it as well.
Yes.
Settings, client server. I got to do it on my computer. Give me 1 second. So I'll enable generic application. Finish. I'll do the same what I did some moments ago. I'll start application again, and I'll do it several times. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting. I'm waiting for the application to start. Okay, it starts. I can see it working, so what I'm going to do now, I'll pick the same application I was doing on my computer. We'll go to Designer, and I'll say again, like generate, right? I'll say exit, generate. We'll see what happens. It starts. Yeah, it works for me. Okay, so it works for me. And when you did it, it was just saying starting. It never went anywhere, right? Okay, let me remember what was the problem.
For example, if if I delete this project and I generate the project another time, the issue is solved, but I don't know if
it doesn't remove as well, right?
Because this time,
Luis, try the generate the application in the cloud on time for second chance. This is broken. He don't hate the, for example, in the other application in offline mode, in the second chance, all the application don't works.
For example, in this time it is work, but because I delete the project in the clone time.
Okay. All right. Well, let me think about it. Okay. Let's do it this way. What I'm proposing is this: to fix that particular issue, to fix it, I will need to see it, to run it in debug mode. I understand what you're saying. So you're going to run it now. It will display. Let's go back to code on time now and do it again, right? Start again. And it will hang, right? It wouldn't start. Okay. So say run. And that's when it doesn't start again, right? Okay. So Here's what I suggest we do. The easiest way for me to research, I tried it on my computer. It worked for me, right? My application, my small application worked. Yours doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. So what I'm proposing is this. How about you actually, can you put it on a server somewhere and send me, like on a public server, and send me a link where I can download it. So I'll go to Cloud on Time here. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. So how about we do it this way? You and I, what is your name? Yeah, the second person. Who is showing me this? Your name is, what is your name? How do we
His name is
get in touch? Yeah? Okay, so what I suggest is that you and I meet again sometime tomorrow. And I'll try to debug it. I don't have time right now left because I need to go elsewhere. I have another appointment coming. So what I'd like to do, I'd like to see that particular issue. I need to debug it on your computer. I will need to see what's going on there, okay? I can't tell from here what is going on. So the best way for us to do it would be, I need to do some research. So it's hanging in there. Why is it not starting?
I just want to a question. So you want to send you a project in a server, an open server?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me think about it. Well, I think I probably need your database. I probably need your database
Yeah.
and your app as well. Because I think it's the best way to do it. Because your computer is a little slow, probably, if we go back and forth over internet. So what if you do
Maybe.
this? What if you zip up your project? Zip up your project. If you have some passwords there, you can remove them, and maybe back up your database and put it as well in a separate file. So zip up this project, put it in the backup, the database. I will restore it on my computer, and I'll try to see if I can detect it or ask some other developers to take a look at it. Okay, if I need to pass it for research. So because that's the best way to do it. Because I think I need your application because you run it from Cloud Runtime. I will not be able to debug it because I can run Cloud Runtime in debug mode on our machines. So I will be able to see what is the problem because there is most likely a problem there. Some kind of exception is happening and it doesn't go anywhere. And to fix it, we need to see it. Is that okay?
Okay.
Will you be able to give us
For example,
a way to download your database? Yeah.
For example, in the offline application, I can capture the chords in my iOS. Offline mode. It's a question. For example, when I public my project in the server and I hate the application in my iOS in offline mode, can I capture the chords in this form?
Can you do what? Sorry, you said again. Can you what? You said I didn't
for
understand.
Example, I hate the offline application. Okay, I'm public my application in my server, and I'm going to my iOS, my iPhone. Can I capture the chords in my application in offline mode in my iPhone?
Okay, can you type your question? Because I don't understand. Can you what? You're asking me, can I, and I don't understand the word you're saying. Please just type it up if you can. Is that okay? Just type it up, so I'll reply. You said, can
I capture the chords?
Okay, can you type it up? Type it up. Type it up for me. Just type it up. That's okay. Don't worry. Just type it up.
Que no te entiende tu pregunta.
That's okay. Don't worry. I'll figure what you're saying later. I just don't understand. I cannot connect what you're saying, the words. Can you? I understand. Type up the text in it that you want to do in English. Maybe I just hear it wrong.
Sir, only a question.
Yeah.
In Chrome time, will be able on Android?
Oh, okay. I understood what you asked. Okay. You said capture coordinates. Okay. Sorry. I heard chords. I just couldn't figure what it means. You said it perfectly well. Your English is good. I just didn't understand the word chords. What does it mean? Coordinates, right? Position, location, right? You're asking about location. That's what you want.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, I didn't connect. You said correct question. I just didn't place the chords word. We don't say it here this way. Can I capture location, right? Coordinates, right?
Okay.
Chords, okay, that's fine. Sorry, I apologize. All right, so you can actually enable what we have in our samples. We have examples with geolocation. Yes, whatever you do, it will capture geolocation. I think you need to map it. You need to put a tag. I'll show you. Give me a second. So that works. So we actually capture it straight from the device. It will come straight from the device. It will tell you where you are. So give me a second. .gs. Location. Okay, geo. Hold on, geo. No, it's in this file. 1 second. I'm looking for the tag. I think we have it someplace described. Geolocation. Position changed. Okay, so the tags are.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Give me a second. I'm trying to find position changed. Geolocation. Geolocation. I think the text that we have is modified latitude and modified longitude. Those will be reported. So actually, okay, give me a second. Actually, I have a project here. I remember now. Give me a second. I'll tell you what it looks like. So guys, I will need to leave now. So let me just sum it up. I'll tell you how to get location, and I'll have to leave. So I will send you a separate letter. I'll ask you to give me, the database and zip file for the project that you showed me. The one that doesn't start in Cloud on Time. Okay. So with the dashboard, I do see a problem. You asked me about. I guess I got confused. I think you're asking me about dashboard not working in general, right? Not working properly. I'm going to read again your question that you had there because I understood that it doesn't work in offline mode. Your page was not in offline mode, right? It didn't work correctly. So I understand. So there's a separate issue with offline mode, and that is not related to offline mode issue with the dashboard. Is that correct?
Correct.
So we have two issues. Yeah? Okay. So, one second. So, demo. Yeah, I can tell you what, I have a sample here which does work on the, actually, sorry, it's not this one. It's, what is it called? Oh, yeah, that one. I found it. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what the tag is. I have one place where it's actually, when we submit Cloud on Time to Apple, we actually do capture location there. I'm going to tell you, and they test it. I think it's on one of them. Okay, so yes, so created dash coords or created latitude or created longitude. If you put it in a new form and you create a new new record, it will capture the location there. You're right there in the field. The coords that you said, it's exactly what you do. I suggest using a separate, so I'm going to send everyone a message here. So in our sample, I have this created coords. You see, it says created dash coords. If you have a new form, if you're on a new record, it will capture that information. So it will capture both fields. I would suggest to use created latitude on one field and created longitude on the other one. Like this, if you create a new record. If you want to capture information in the existing record, mark it up as modified and capture fields separately. Like this, right? Or modified longitude. So it will work. I know that it works. What I did, I copied it from the sample we have, and we submitted to Apple, and Apple actually does testing. And they confirm that it works, we can see it working too. Okay? All right, guys. So I know now that you have an issue with offline application not starting from Cloud on Time when you run it for the second time and when you're trying to debug something and see if it works, right? That's what we established. To fix that, I will need your database backup and I will need your source code for that project. So I can take it here, run it. I will run Cloud on Time in debug mode myself, and I'll see what's going on. If I identify the problem, I will send it to developers to get it fixed, and we'll let you know how it's going there, right? Second, you want to get the dashboard to work. So I understand that the dashboard wasn't working. You create a master record and the detail wasn't showing up, right? Is that what you said? You create a master record in the dashboard and your child doesn't get displayed. So yes. I'm going to try and produce it here because I had difficulty making it work in general. And it doesn't sound like it's related to offline. Is that correct? It's not really offline because your page wasn't marked as offline. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So again, I was looking into offline issues, but you have another one. So we're going to take a look at it. I will let you know about the dashboard, okay? Separately. I'm going to write it down here and now. I will sign off and I will write back to you probably in about an hour or so, okay? I need to go to another appointment. We'll talk to you back, okay? All right, guys. So thanks for your time. I will get back to you within an hour or so, okay? All right. Bye-bye.
We have a question.
Okay, bye.
When
I need to...
long time on Android?
I'm sorry, say it again.
When we are able to come time in Android?
Android will be available like very soon. We're getting it done. We have another issue that we have on our site here. We have a little constraint on the resources. So I think, yeah, I understand. You talked about Android, yes. So
Yes.
everybody's waiting for this one to come. We are really working hard on it. Right now, we have a little snag. We need to finish off a few items here. So it's probably maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. We're still working on it. It's very close, but we are, it's on top of our list. I cannot give you the exact date. This is one of the primary objectives. There's some not an issue with the implementation. There is some other issue related to resources. We'll get it as soon as possible. All I can say is that we're working on it, okay?
Okay.
I cannot give you the date, but it will be available very soon. That's one of the things we're working on hard. Okay? So most likely, before the 15th of the next month, we definitely want to get it, because we have another big customer. I mean, we have a big customer with a lot of sort of licenses who need to go. So we're going to get it. So you're going to get it as well, because we need to get it, okay? All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, sorry. Talk to you later. Okay. I'll write back to you. We'll arrange some other meetings if we need to. Okay. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Bye.